So while in the UK and Ireland, I wanted to do something kind of special, and I wanted to trace my family's roots and go back to the places where both my mum's side and my dad's side of the family had come from just before they migrated to Australia. So my dad's side of the family is from a little farmland area called Feddens near Kesh in Northern Ireland, and my mum's side of the family, the Carvises, are from Carvis Bay in Cornwall in England. So right now I'm in Northern Ireland, and we're gonna head to the little village of Kesh and then see if we can track down the farmhouse of my family's. That was in the Johnston family until my ancestors moved to Australia in the late 1800s. So I've got a picture of the old farmhouse, and I've got a rough idea of where the Feddens area is. So I'm just going to see if I can track it down, basically, and maybe see if it's still in the family. But I really want to find it. Yeah, about there. We'll figure it out. So we found what we believe is the Johnston family farmhouse. I had this photo on my phone. I'll show you. I had this photo of what the farmhouse looked like when our family still lived there, when the Johnstons still lived there, and we found it, and we think we found it. I have no way to be 100% sure if it's that house, but it looks the same. It's in that tiny little street area that I know it was in at least, and we knocked on the door but no one was home, so unfortunately I don't know if the Johnston family still lives there or not, but I at least got to see it and I took a photo, and then we came and we found the old church that my family used to attend, and it's one of the things that I know from the history books of my family, that they attended this two-brick church, so that's pretty cool that I found that as well. And yeah, I'm pretty happy to have found out this stuff about my family, and I think we're going to head back into Kesh now and see if we can head to the local pub and see if we know anyone, or see if we can find anyone who knows anything about the Johnstons. So we found the local pub, and the gentleman behind the bar was really helpful. He showed us heaps of old photos of that particular pub and the main street of Kesh back in the olden days. It was just really cool to see all that kind of stuff. I mean, he didn't know too much about the Johnstons themselves, but he told us a lot of the history of Kesh, and it was really cool, really interesting to see that kind of stuff and see photos from the days when my family would have been here. So yeah. So it was really awesome to visit Kesh and the little farmlands of Feddens and see where my dad's side of the family, the Johnstons, were from originally, before they migrated to Australia in 1860. It felt really right as well, because around Kesh it's all farmlands, and where my family then went to, which was around a place called Clunes, is all farmlands as well. So it really fit the feel, like looking around it looked right, you know? So it was really cool to go there and see what I believe was the old family farmhouse and the church and the town, and have a drink at the local pub and talk to some of the local people, and yeah, it was really cool to do that. And yeah, I wish people had been home at the house when I was there, and actually the guy at the pub said that from what he believes, the person who used to own the house was the guy who used to own that pub as well that we went to drink in. So small towns, you know. But apparently if he had been home, he would have been quite happy to talk to us. But yeah, there was no one home, so I couldn't find out whether the house was still in the Johnston family, but I actually don't believe it is. But yeah, it was really cool to see it, and yeah.